Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to today's video. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, hit that sub, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. Anyways, like I said before this morning and before this intro, I am back in Salt Lake City. I am done for the day, and it's only about 10 o'clock in the morning. I am going to go to downtown Salt Lake, and I'm going to cover filming locations for a documentary that came out on Netflix in 2021. So 2021 is a 3-part miniseries called Murder Among the Mormons. And it's not like an anti-Mormon video, or it's not anti-anything. So I know that people in the church have been worried about it before. A lot of them have not watched it because they fear that it is like anti-Mormon propaganda, which it's not. It's not at all. Basically, the story of the miniseries is Mark Hoffman is one of the best-known forgers in American history. In this docuseries, it covers what he did and how he made his money from selling false documents to the church here in Salt Lake City. So we're going to go and visit some of those places and talk about what he did and how it might have impacted everybody around here. And let's go do it. Let's go find these locations. So, just got out of the shower. I'm gonna go to downtown Salt Lake now. But if you're actually, I'm referring to some notes right now. But if you're actually unfamiliar with the case, the documentary is a true crime documentary television miniseries following Mark Hoffman, one of the most notable forgers in history, who created many forgeries related to the LDS Church based here out of Salt Lake City, and with Hoffman being a member. Hoffman created explosive devices that resulted in 2 deaths, and when exposed as a forger, was arrested and sent to prison. This all happened in the 80s. He's still in prison today for that. I believe he's actually in prison for life without parole. There are actually only 3 episodes in this series, with all 3 episodes being on Netflix, and they were released on Netflix on March 3rd, 2021. So it's been about 4 years, a little over 4 years since the documentary has released. Again, like I said before, I have no idea if anybody's covered this on YouTube. I haven't really looked it up. I haven't really looked up if anybody's done any of the locations. I'm pretty sure people have done some reviews about the series before, but as for looking up filming locations, I have no idea if they've done this yet. But if you found my video, thank you for watching, and let's go ahead and continue to some of the sites in downtown Salt Lake. Okay, so we are here at our first location, which actually the building is no longer here. The address that I found for the Blizzard engraving was actually probably right about where the circle is. So I think it had to be over here at some point. And basically, what that building was a place where Hoffman had an engraving done. Actually, as a matter of fact, this is where Mark Hoffman had the Oath of a Freeman plate made, among other stuff as well. The unnamed Mike Hansen rather than his regular Mark Hoffman. This event and or items played a crucial role in his apprehension. I've actually done a little bit more research too, and I found out that the engraving place, shortly after all this had gone down, he went out of business, even though he had no idea that what he was doing was even tied to the case at all. He went out of business, and it was eventually torn down. But it was located right about here. So about a mile away, you go up the street a little bit, take a left, and then take a right. You come to where this Torrent Circle, or Torrent Cycle, is at. That's actually where the Rust coin was located at the time of all the events. It was as Rust coin owned by Alvin Rust, who was a business partner of Hoffman, and he invested almost $200,000 to help support Hoffman on his endeavors to try and find all these supposed church documents. And in the end, Alvin Rust lost a lot of money once Hoffman was arrested. These things are gross. I don't like those things. They look ugly. Alright, our next location is right here at the Judge Building. This is actually where the first bomb went off, up on the 6th floor. Steve Christensen's, this is where Steve Christensen's office building is, the Judge Building up there. And it was his office is located on the 6th floor of the building, and that's where the first bomb went off. That was the first casualty. It was located right here in this building, near the top. Let's see, about halfway up, a little bit more maybe. Just really close to where City Creek is. Let's see here. Yeah, near the top up there. He was a business partner. Or so. It's been a while since I've actually watched the document, but I watched the documentary. It's been a long time since I've seen it. But this is where the first of 4 bombs was set off by Hoffman. And this is new to me. I didn't know this was here. This is something else I'll probably have to look up. At 11:30 p.m. Saturday, February 16th, 1924, officers William N. Huntsman and Brigham H. Honey Jr. heard a shot fired outside the State Cafe, 46 West Broadway, not too far from here, which was being robbed at the time. Both officers pursued the suspect to this location, and a gun battle ensued. Huntsman, 26, killed immediately. Honey, 34, died several hours later, and they are both buried near each other in the Salt Lake City Cemetery. I'm definitely have to go check that out here at some point. But that happened here at this location at the Judge Building. Wow, it's crazy. One other side note I have to put out on this little area is I love how they're repurposing some of these older looking buildings. Love it. Alright, I'm only going to be here for a couple of minutes. This is actually the Freemason Temple of Salt Lake City, located in 650 East South Temple, Salt Lake City, Utah. And this is the Masonic Temple, like I said. This is actually the location of the majority of the interviews that the documentary had. I'm not 100% sure if the Freemasons here had anything to do with what was going on with Mark Hoffman. I just know that this is where the majority of the interviews are held. You can see this cool little statues in the front with the flag. And I'm not going to see signs of no trespassing, no parking and stuff like that. That's the reason why I'm not going to park here. I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next location. And I wanted to at least document this and notify you, the viewer, that this is where the interviews are held. Alright, we're on our next location, the Ken Sanders Rare Bookstore. As you can tell, it is no longer here, but you can tell that it at least used to be here. Off this. Located at 268 South 200 East, Salt Lake City, Utah. Ken Sanders Rare Bookstore. Ken Sanders appeared in the documentary and played a central role in identifying the countless forgeries that are still in circulation among collectors. This is where his store was located. You can even see up there where it says antique maps, old postcards, vintage photography, paper, posters, rare books. Yeah, this is exactly where it was at. You see, the Ken Sanders rare book location has moved to 209 East, 500 South, 2 blocks south. You see all over the backside of the building, rare book, reserved parking. So I wonder if that was the warehouse for back there. Well, the building at this location that was here is no longer here. As you can see, it's been demolished. Addressed 525 East, 4500 South in Mill Creek, Utah. This is where the school of creation, Doris Old's business, where it used to be. Doris being the ex-wife of Mark Hoffman. She divorced him once he was arrested and put in prison. So they are no longer together, and I have no idea if her business is actually still in business, or if it's been shut down, or not. It could be in a different location. It could have been down before the building was actually taken down. So, I don't know. Guess it's worth a look at, but I guess it's worth a Google. Let me make this clip quick. This is in Holiday, Utah. At this location is where the second bomb let off. The home of Gary and Kathy Sheets. The bomb was intended for Gary, but he wasn't home. But Kathy was, and it resulted in her death. Very sad. Very sad. Gated community out in the middle, out in hiding. Alright, now we are at the last location. Just parking over here real quick. Yeah, the car here, saying my old COVID mask. Let's go check it out real quick. Okay, we just drove by the last location, the LDS Church office building, which is the LDS Church headquarters, which is just opposite this building. This building is the LDS General Conference building. Temple Square is on the opposite side of the building as well. But where we're at right here, right along this wall right here. These buildings have been here for a very long time. This is the approximate location of where the final bomb had blown up, and it was an accidental blow up. Hoffman parked his car, intended to set have a time to a certain time to blow up, but it blew up prematurely, injuring him, causing him to go to the hospital. I think that by that time, police already knew that he was the perpetrator. So they took him to the hospital, and they arrested him there. Of course, they had him stay there until he was recovered, and then they brought him to jail, charged him with what it was that he did, and they brought him to jail, and he's been there ever since. Don't be stupid, people. Alright, thank you for watching today's video. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button down below, and then hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. I notice that the majority of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel, so do yourself a favor, do that, and then comment down below and you get this video, like to trigger that algorithm, because I guess that's something that YouTube likes. Excuse me. If you like to watch more videos like this, let me know down in the captions down below. I do have another filming locations video I want to do in the future. I need to organize a trip for that, plan a trip for the movie Dumb and Dumber. I know that other YouTubers have done that before, but I want to be able to do that on my own. I have visited a few of those locations before. I posted that stuff on this channel before, but I want to do like what I did with the Footloose and the Sandlot, where I go to all the locations and I put it all into one video. And I'm sorry about my voice is giving out. Anyways, thanks for watching today's video again. Love you guys a lot. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.
Hey everybody. Everybody watching has to subscribe. Subscribing is cool. Thanks.